People, quick tip. All right, so if you're trying to progress in the gym, you're trying to gain weight, you want to go up on your weights, here's the big tip about it. All right, so you have to overload. You have to go to failure, and it's got to be between 6 to 10 reps. That's the only way that you're really going to see progression and feel it, and to actually feel it. Because I know that there's a lot of times people go home and they just don't feel their workout. I know I've gone home many times like that, wondering, man, look at it, I write everything down. Oh man, I did 14 exercises just in the same muscle group and I didn't receive anything. But then again, you could go do 3 sets of complete overload, complete failure, and your chest or your body part will just be screaming, crying, and that when you're done the next day and probably 2 days after that. So one quick tip, get a book, write it down, right? Every exercise that you do, write down your weight that you're doing it, write down how many reps you're getting. So if you're not getting that failure to where you just can't lift it anymore between 6 to 10 reps, you got to find that sweet spot. I can't stress how important this is, guys. If you're doing 12 to 14 reps, listen, that's fine, but make sure that at some point there's a failure. There has to be. You got to let it fall on you that you just can't lift it up anymore. It's so important. But the best target areas between that 6 to 10 reps, man, and you'll really feel it. I promise you. Write it down so that the next week when you get back to it, you can quickly reference it and say, hey, I was at this last week. So, let me start off here where I know I got that failure between 6 to 10 reps. So let me get that going. You want to do between 2 to 3 sets. I like to do 3 sets just because I like to do a warm-up set no matter what. I like to do the lighter weight, warm it up first, and then, failure. And next set is absolute failure to that. This is a great tip for you guys. Now, one more thing I must add, if you're trying to gain weight, you cannot do this without calories, people. You have to eat. You have to. If you're not eating and you're not taking in all these calories, it's really going to be hard to really see those gains. Now, just be very cautious about putting in so many calories. I'm back on my Fitbit. My workout plan that I have been doing right now, this is starting my 3rd month. I think this is the 2nd week into my 3rd month of working out again, and my progress has just been extraordinary. So for the next couple weeks, I'm going to be carrying my Fitbit. I'm tracking everything that I am doing in the gym, and of course I am tracking everything that I do outside of the gym. It's very important, from the food that I'm intaking to the mindfulness that I'm doing, meditation, stuff like that. And of course, one of the main things, drinking water, logging all that down, and seeing what I eat. When I log what I eat, this is telling me how many calories that I'm burning a day. I am constantly busy. I live on a lot of land, so I'm always on the property. I'm always around. I mean, I do somewhere between, on a light day, 10,000 steps, on a heavy day, 22,000 steps. So, I mean, I could burn 4,000 calories a day, and I can eat, say, 3,000 calories, 4,000 calories, and as you can see, I'm not really going to gain anything. So it's important on what you guys do as a daily activity to make sure that you're incorporating the calories out to make your calories in. Now, what a lot of bodybuilders do is listen, you got to go to bed early. You got to wake up early. You want to put in that extra meal, you got to get up early. The reason why you really don't want to do it late at night, if you're continuously eating till you go to bed at night, you're going to have a hard time sleeping, where we all know that you don't build muscle unless you sleep. Recovery for muscle growth is done while sleeping. So if you're having a real toss and turn sleep every night just because your stomach's full, and you're not progressing. You're holding yourself back. So you have to really adjust your day to what your goals are. So get up early, soon as you get up, get those meals in, get to the gym, start getting those meals in. The best thing to do is work out in the morning, people. I can't tell you, because by the end of the day, everybody's tired. Nobody wants to work out. I know I don't. Last thing I want to do is have to work out after, coming home from a long day at work. So, we have to really make our lives accommodate our lifestyle, if that makes any sense to everybody. But listen, this is the only way you guys are going to get goals. Progression using your goals is by doing this. I can't stress it enough. It's really, really important, people. So just take your time, plan your day, understand the tips and the key things that you need to progress, and just add that into your day. It's really not a big deal. We all make it more mental than anything. So let's just dumb it down a little bit, understand, hey, I want to put gains. Listen, I'm eating 4 meals a day. I think that's great. Let me get 1 more meal. That'll be 5. I just wake up an hour earlier. Hey, it's not a big deal. Believe me, once you get up, you're full of energy. And after you do this for a couple weeks, you'll find yourself sleeping better. And then when you wake up, you're full of energy. You're ready to get the day on. And half the day is gone and you're like, wow, this is great. I've already taken 3 meals. I already worked out. Listen, my day is almost over. Who's better than me? And this is how you got to think of it. It's all in your mind. So it's really simple, guys. No excuses. Get it. Use these tips. They're going to help you. Don't forget, you got to write down what you're doing. You got to log what you're eating. You got to see what your calories out, and you got to work to failure. You got to. If you want to see gains and you want to get bigger, it's got to be done to failure, people. All right? No excuses. Any questions? Hit me up. I got you. Have a great day. No excuses.